Namaskar students. In this video we will study the first lesson of 9th standard in SS. The name of the lesson is Rise of British Rule in India. First of all, when we study the history, we should know the knowledge regarding about AC, BC and CE. So first of all, I will explain to you what is BC, what is AD and what is CE. So here the timeline, this is the timeline and this is the year of recently year 2020 and starts from the 0 to 2020. That era is known as the AD. The full form is Anno Domini, that is the AD. And before that era, that is here the Jesus Christ time, the center is the Jesus Christ time, and before that time is known as the BC, before Christ. For example, our Indian civilized culture, the civilized culture and Indian history starts from the Indus Valley civilization before the 5000 years ago. So we can consider 2500 to 3000 BC. We can also say the 5000 years AD, or we can also say 2500 to 3000 BC. Means you have to add it 2500 plus this 2000, that we get the 4500. In short, if you add the BC, year of BC in year of AD, so you get the present years, the total present years. So I think you have clear understood that regarding about the what is BC and what is AD. जीसस क्राइस्ट के बाद का जो टाइम है वो एडी में कंसीडर किया गया, और जीसस क्राइस्ट के पहले का जो टाइम है दैट इज कंसीडर इन बीसी. एंड सीई इज स्टैंड फॉर द कॉमन एरा, दैट इज द कॉमन एरा, दैट इज द सीई. सो दिस इज द इंफॉर्मेशन रिगार्डिंग अबाउट द एडी, बीसी एंड सीई. बिकॉज इन द हिस्ट्री, व्हेन वी स्टडी द हिस्ट्री, the year common came in any part of the history. So we should knowledge regarding about the what is AD, what is BC and what is CE. Now let's start our lesson. The rise of British rule in India. You all of you know the Britishers ruled over here India 250 years. So in this chapter, regarding about this chapter, you have studied the information in 8th standard also, but in this chapter we will study the deeply how the Britisher came over here. You all of you know this is the Asia, the geographical map of Asia and Africa and Europe. You all of you know the Asia, our India is in the Asia continent, and this country, the India, is very famous economically prosperity in the ancient time, before the many years ago. Lots of prosperity, economically prosperity. The India is famous in all over the world for their richness, for in the culture, prosperity, and for their agriculture and many things in all over the world. Many things from the world people came India in a different ways to get the business in our country. 8th standard you have studied the India's famous, the different clothes, the spices, muslin, clothes, indigo, etc. These India's things very famous in all over the world, and because of this prosperity, the India is famous in all over the world. India had also a business with the Europe continent. This is the Europe continent, and India had also the business with Europe continent with land route. this is only the land route with the India. This is the India country and this is the Europe continent. In the Europe continent, many countries, Spain, Italy, England, many countries, people, French, many country of the Europe continent had done the business with India with land route. But in 1453 AD, the situation has been changed. In 1450, it is the this place is the Constantinople, and this place is a very important place. We can say it is the gateway between the Europe and Asia. If you have to trade with Asia, the Europe continent compulsory use the land route and use the Constantinople of the way to reach the country India. But in the 1450 AD, the Turkish people, the Muslims people, conquered the Constantinople in 1453 AD. This is also known as the Istanbul. This place is also known as the Istanbul. So the Istanbul, Constantinople, conquered by the Turkish people in 1453 AD, and these people have closed this land route. The Turkish people closed the land route, the trade route between the Europe and Asia. So these people needs very compulsory something things just like the clothes and the spices, because without that they have put in very trouble. So that's why they have to compulsory find the sea route, the different route to reach the India. So these European people started to discover a new sea route to reach the India. Among them, the Portuguese king Prince Henry gave the economically help to the sailors, to the explorer, जो भी ऐसे साहसिक थे, जो भी ऐसे जो नौका चलाने वाले थे, जहाज बड़े बड़े जहाज चलाने वाले थे, उसने उसको इकोनॉमिकली हेल्प किया, प्रिंस हेनरी. एंड द बार्थोलोम्यू डायस, that is from the Portuguese, the Bartholomew Dias, they started the journey from the Portugal in 1488 AD, and they started the journey from this era from the Europe continent. So this land route has been stopped, so it is compulsory used the sea route to reach the India, to totally cross the Africa continent. So the Bartholomew Dias reached here in the top of the Africa continent, and he has stopped his journey, and this place is known as the Cape of Good Hope. That means उसको एक आशा जगी, उसने अपना वहां जर्नी स्टॉप कर दिया, but he has a hope that from this way it can be reached to India. ऐसा उसको एक आशा जगी, एक उसकी उम्मीद जगी. So that's why this place is known as the Cape of Good Hope. Then after, in 1492, one sailors from the Italy named the Christopher Columbus, the economically help of the King of Spain, the Christopher Columbus started the journey, and he reached the southwards of Africa. But after the misunderstanding, he reached the different corner of the world, and these islands today is known as the West Indies, and the Columbus reached in 1492 AD. जब तक वो मरा Columbus, he considered that he discovered the new sea route to reach the India. But after that, the one sailor named the Amerigo Vespucci, उसके बाद एक जो sailor था Amerigo Vespucci, that he informed to world that this place is this is not the sea route to reach the India, but this is a new land of the world. So because of his name, Amerigo Vespucci, this new land is considered as the America. तो ऐसा कहा जाता है कि गलती से कोलंबस इंडिया को डिस्कवर करने के लिए निकला था, लेकिन उसने एक नया ही कॉन्टिनेंट डिस्कवर कर लिया, एंड दैट इज द अमेरिका. Then after the sailor from the Portuguese named Vasco da Gama, that started the journey to find the new sea route to India from Europe to Asia. And he started the journey. He crossed the Africa continent, and because of his luck, he got one good sailor named Ibn Mazid. And because of his help, he reached India in 1498 AD. So the Vasco da Gama, the Portuguese, the Vasco da Gama is the first sailor, is the first person from Europe continent that discovered the new sea route of India and reached India after the crossing of whole Africa continent, the very long journey, the crossing of whole Africa continent, and reached the southern part of India in 1498 AD at the Calicut port. And on those days, the King Zamorin at the Calicut port, the King Zamorin was ruled over in the southern part, the Calicut, the King Zamorin ruled over. So thus the history begins, a new history begin of India after the discoveries of the new sea routes of India. So these are about the information, and these are about the chapters, topics regarding about the how they discovered the new sea route to India from Europe to Asia to India. In next videos we will study about how these Europeans, the different Europeans after the Portuguese, the different Europeans people came over here and how they ruled over here, and how the different history makes our India. Thank you.